The key is daily growth in small steps. Most people say education is the key to a successful life. In it can grant us the ability to fight against ignorance and poverty. But somehow for me, education is not for all. Not until my mom taught me the importance of it. Ladies and gentlemen, to our distinguished mom, Florida Abaya, guests and viewers, today I'm going to speak about the essence of education. Allow me to be in front of you, screen to screen, to learn my experiences and knowledge about education. I'm Jericho De La Rosa, 48 years old, studied from St. Paul College's Foundation. And I'm here to justify that education is path towards betterment. I could still clearly remember of my mom's words of wisdom. The night when I was so really depressed with my studies and I felt drowned, she said, not all of us dealt the right card, but that doesn't mean you can reshuffle your deck for the better outcome. Her point is women to have different weapon and a level of challenges individually in everyday battle in is on us on what kind of strategy we're going to execute to manipulate it, but our goal at the end is to win the fight of life. As broadened my view, I've come to realize that life is so unfair and we do have many considerations to perceive before deciding. Honestly, it myself suffered with this. Yes, education is a defined powerful mean for us to apply her life of higher standard in our community. But over this punctual definition of it, many students maintain their position and deprive themselves in many opportunities. And one of the reason is the are afraid to face challenges. There is such time that I'm almost hopeless, unused, and uncertain about my future. I am afraid to everything, afraid of, of feeling, and there was a point that I believe there's no room for me for improvement. Over those frightful moments, I grow, I stand, I face difficulties and continue to dream, and I said to myself, at that very time, I will end my past. Me now, I am more determined than ever because I dedicated all of my efforts to my family, my parents, who motivates me, and my friends, who make me feel everything it's so easy. There are my fuel of happiness and source of brightness to keep of pursue my desire apart from wanting higher marks. I also want to make my parents proud me by the end of this whole process. Into the people who believes of my capability, and And so as cliche at this may sound, every successful story begins with hardship. So I believe a vision in a plant. So put this into action very quickly. I learned to the key to success was hard work and never give up. It is to surrender you today for better tomorrow. I found myself working around the clock to stay of the date with notes, keep on top of my weekly assigned tasks and revising contents almost every night. To someday this will be taught some days. I want I won't be forced to step out of my comfort zone and push myself past perceived limits someday. The workloads will be too much to draining. Fortunately, I knew I had a network of people to always reach out to, include my mentors, my teachers, my lifelong friends, and my family. Fortunately, I knew I had a clear definition of success. Fortunately, I had a purpose which was my than just one thing to achieve those high numerical numbers today. These are the aspect of my life I recall every difficult times to continually motivates me to work even more harder. I won't open set myself up to small challenges. Today, I will finish my lesson reading tomorrow. I will revise the important context, and the day after I will attempt answering. Fighting against education does not just limit in your intellectual capabilities, but also to consider your emotional, spiritual, mental stabilities and financial necessities. Education is the battle for your future and the most practical application. In surviving real life challenges, it depends on to your going to put through yourself. In the end of but no matter what where you going to face is as long as your goal is to become victorious. The key is daily growth in small steps. The key is doing your best and learning from the process. Each time you conquer your last goal, the task should get harder. With this will grow your confidence and dedication. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to end the speech with the remarkable quote: create change with your experiences through education and become the evidence that education is for all. Thank you and have a great day, everyone. Bye bye.